Alrighty, guys, now we're talking. Opendoor stock went up over 16% on the day, and to add the cherry on top, more than just a cherry, guys, we're up another, let's see, 8.5% after the bell. You heard that right. We actually broke over $9 after the bell, after closing at $8.23. So, guys, we're going to break down the charts, my thoughts, where my head's at with Opendoor, where I see it going in the short term. But first, hit the like button, subscribe, join the Patreon for my portfolio updates. I post those every week. There's a Discord plus more. That is linked down below, or go to stassurfs.com/Patreon. And now let's dive into it. So check this thing out, man. I think in our earlier video, our first update of the day, Opendoor was at about $7.75, pushing $8 a share. I think it was actually just over $8 a share. And man, we just continued to run throughout the entire day. We pretty much uptrended all day, higher highs, higher lows. And again, we closed at about $8.23, exactly $8.23, I guess. We closed on a little bit of a downswing, but that ended up acting as a higher low. And clearly we ripped to 915, so we completely broke out of the intraday high in the aftermarket. And at this point, guys, momentum is really starting to build back up. Which, am I surprised? No, we called this out. Did I not say this morning in the update video, the one last night? I made a video at like 9 o'clock last night. You guys saw it, or maybe later than that, you guys saw it. We covered this. This is not surprising at all. And we got the big relief rally that we were expecting, And at this point in time, the more you pull the charts back, you're going to see, oh, okay, wait a second. Now we're at the top of the channel. We were at the bottom of the channel here on the 30-minute chart. Now we're at the top. And you guys can see it right here, right? Look at that. Look at all these lower highs we've made right where we are now. So this is the moment of truth for Opendoor stock, right? Yes, we're doing good as of today, but we haven't broken out fully yet. We're still in this little downtrend, if you want to call it that, on the 30-minute chart that we've been in pretty much since we got that insane spike after the CEO news, the new CEO news, where you guys know we got Shopify's old CEO as the CEO of Opendoor. So this thing went from $5.50 to $11, and since that point, it's been cooling off in this little downtrend, whatever you want to call it, and now again we're testing the top. So this is the moment of truth, guys, and a good thing here is that we are breaking out of the 50 SMA and the 180 SMA. That is a good sign on this 30-minute chart. But again, I want to see it take out this channel and really start breaking 950 preferably. I think once we take out 950, I think momentum's gonna really start to build up. But that's what I'm noticing, that's what I'm noticing. And one thing worth mentioning, on the 1 hour chart, we're testing the 180 SMA. We're right at that resistance at about $9, $9.10. That's a big spot. That's a big spot that if we're able to break out of, again, I think a lot of momentum is going to come. So in my eyes, guys, I'm looking at $9.25 to $9.50 being the real breakout spot in the short term. And who knows? We might see some profit taking tomorrow, maybe on Friday. We're wrapping up the week slowly, so it might be a little shaky. Who knows? But or maybe not. Maybe we break right through 925. But that's the spot that you got to watch out for. But keep in mind, again, we might see a little profit taking, a little, maybe even a little sell-off tomorrow, considering how much it's gone up, and now it's up another 8% in the aftermarket, so it's up like 25% today. So maybe it sees a little sell-off tomorrow, but for tomorrow or for Friday, for next week, that's a spot that needs to break. So Opendoor looks good, guys. Very good rebound so far. You can see it on the 4 hour. It looks phenomenal. It's bouncing off that 180 SMA. It looks great. It looks great. Now all we have to do is break $9, $9.50, and I think this will. continue. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments as always. And again, make sure to subscribe. I think I checked the analytics. 50% of you guys have not subscribed. You're watching the videos, but you haven't subscribed. If that's you, hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated, guys. Hit the follow button. Follow along for more content. Thanks for tuning in as always. So let me see some other names that went up today. We covered Alibaba in the previous video. They're spending a lot more on AI infrastructure. In other words, they're doing a deal with NVIDIA. They're using some of their tools for humanoid robots and, for physical AI, in other words, they're using NVIDIA's tool. And yeah, Alibaba stock hit a 4-year high today, 8% move, so very big move for Alibaba. DeFi Technologies, which their symposium is in Frankfurt, Germany tomorrow. Big event. We have that cup and handle still formed on DEFT here, which I'm waiting for the big breakout. I think it's going to come over $2.80 to $3 a share. We're at $2.67 right now after the bell, and this stock did hit, I think, $2.80 today, literally. In the morning we hit $2.80. So DEFT, guys, looks pretty good. Cup and handle looks like it wants to play out. But again, we have that symposium. Big event. We're going to see what, new products they're launching, new markets they're going after, what's going on with their different segments in the business, DeFi Alpha, Valor Asset Management. This is all something I'm super excited about for tomorrow. And that is obviously going to move the stock price in either direction, depending on what we actually get out of the event. So DEFT, keep your eyes on it. I'm putting together a video on DEFT solely on it. We'll dive deeper into it, and tomorrow I'll probably release that, or maybe Saturday. We'll see what day. But yeah, that had a good day. Tesla, which has been defying the laws of gravity, also had a good day today, guys. It went up another 4%. So Tesla's been in this new gap between 425 to 445. So we've been trading in this $20 window. And, well, we filled the gap to 445 2 days ago, or that was yesterday. Then we dumped down to 425. Now we're back to 445. So we're going up and down here in this window, in this gap. But ultimately, man, if Tesla breaks 445, although I don't think it should, there's no basis for that. But if it does, all-time highs could be coming, which is nuts considering the business is not doing the best right now. Let's keep it real. I think the price is a little detached from reality, but that's just my opinion. I don't know what you guys think about that. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, let's see what else. Let's do another stock or two before we wrap up this video. What else did well today, guys? Looks like Celsius is back over the $50 level, which it was over 50 for a while. But yeah, I guess it's kind of not really back over 50, but it's really just consolidating over 50, which I think Celsius CELH is a little oversold right now. So I like the way we had a little 2% green day. I think this looks like a nice chart for a swing trade. So I'm keeping my eyes on Celsius. I like it. And Rivian, RIVN, had a 2% green day. This one broke out of a critical multi-month resistance at $14.75, $15 a share. We broke out of it, guys, and at this point, we are running up to the highs. It seems like from the middle end of May, we hit $17. That gap looks like it, is filling. It looks like it's filling and could go higher. It could go higher from there, but baby steps, guys. Baby steps. Let's see if Rivian could get the 17 first before it goes higher. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button, guys. Like I said, make sure to subscribe and join the Patreon. If you want to see how I build a portfolio, I literally started this from scratch like 2.5 years ago, and now we're pushing 60 grand in this portfolio, guys. So if you want to see me build it out with real money, it's not paper money, it's my money, real money. It's not like I got a trust fund and I built this portfolio. I've literally been putting money into this portfolio from scratch, $0, to show you guys how to do it. And now it's at 60K. And I started off doing $50 a week, right? $50 a week, $100 a week, slow, to show you guys how to build it slowly. But now we're just going all out, man. We're doing $500 a month, or not a month, a week. And we're doing bonus deposits, $1,000 here, $1,000 here, $2,000. I think the highest month deposit was $5,000. So if you guys want to see how I'm building this portfolio, full transparency, it's up like 77% in the last year compared to the S&P's 20 something percent. Yeah, it's on Patreon, guys. Check it out. Link down below, or go to stocksurfs.com/Patreon. I'll catch you guys in there. And with that being said, have a great rest of your day.